everyone, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Belinda for those of y'all that are first timers here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you're notified every time I post something new. Today I'm going to be showing y'all my new car. We recently traded in my 2017 Escalade ESV for this 2021 Escalade premium package. It was a total surprise for me. I know I had been looking for them for a while, but I wasn't really ready to pull the trigger, and Andy kind of surprised me for it. I'll link the video down below where we purchased it, and the company that we purchased it from was so easygoing. They made it such an easy process, so I highly recommend them. I'll also link their information down below so that way you can contact them if you're interested in getting yourself a new car. Now, let's get to it. So this right here is a Cadillac ESV 2021 premium package. The only thing I'd probably change on this vehicle is the grille. I didn't realize it was different options on the grills whenever we did purchase this vehicle until I noticed my best friend's car and hers has it. It comes with tires like this. And the color that we got, it looks like a black, but in person it's like a navy blue. This car is filled with all the bells and whistles that you can think of. When you open the doors, the little panels slide out so that you can have an easier access up. This is just a quick overview of what the car looks like. We went with this pretty little mahogany red interior. It has it everywhere and it's so beautiful. The interior is a suede material. It's not your typical leather or any other material you find in a vehicle. It's super soft. Now when you start the vehicle, it does have the push start button, and it comes with two keys. It comes with two keys, each of which you could program to a driver. This one, whenever I turn it on, the screen will say "Hello, Belinda," because it's programmed to my settings, on my seat, my steering wheel, everything that I like, and the other key is programmed to Andy's. So this steering wheel itself has a ton of features. It has your voice control. So if you want to talk to the people in the back, it's amazing because it has built-in speakers up here where you can turn them off or on at your choice, but these speakers work as a microphone, letting the person in the back hear you clearly, and vice versa. There's no screaming or trying to figure out what the people in the back said. One of the things that I was always struggling with whenever I had kids in the back. It also drives itself. It has a button right here where you push it, and in any major highway such as I-20, I-30, anything like that, it will drive itself completely. I've test drove it, tried it when we went to San Antonio for my girls trip, and just took my hands off the wheel, took my feet off the pedal, and it went. It also has the volume control just like any other vehicle. It has the music controls in here, and it has, of course, your cruise control, your heating for your steering wheel, and for those cold days. It also has the up and down if you want to drive your vehicle manually. I don't use that myself, but it does have that option. And of course, your windshield wipers and all that stuff, all those buttons. So let me grab y'all so that I can show you what the actual screens look like. Okay, so once you're inside the car, you'll see this major big screen right here, and then this also this screen right here. This right here controls all your music. It has its home button where it controls everything that you want. It has all your audio, navigation, phone, Wi-Fi. Your users is where I was telling you can put different users. And then if you scroll, it has a built-in Alexa. It has a rear media where you can control what's playing in the back. It has a My Cadillac app where you can control and see what's going on with your vehicle. And it controls the camera as well. And then you can add additional apps like the weather app, Spotify, Pandora, etc. So this is a pretty neat screen in itself. The navigation on it is pretty well. I normally just speak to it, tell it what to do, and it's done. It has your phone. You can connect any phone to play your music or listen to anything, and it also has a built-in Apple Play and Android Play. Now, looking at this screen, it's the one right by your steering wheel. You can have it in this mode, which will show your gears, your time, whatever you're playing, or you can go to this little side screen right here, and you're going to click on this button right here, and you're going to decide what's going to show. So one of the options that it has is this AR camera, which it changes this to show you what is right in front of you. It's actually a pretty neat option, and whenever you have your navigation going, it will tell you exactly where to turn, what's coming up front, if there's any school zones or anything like that. This car is built in with cameras all over the place. This right here is your rear view camera. It is amazing. Let me show you another camera. So it has the option of telling you where your car is. It tells you exactly what is on the side. You can put a wide view on it, overhead, and side. So this car is completely filled with cameras. There's no reason that you should have any problems. Right here is where you control your AC temperatures and anything like that. And down here is this button right here controls the ice, not the ice, a little refrigerator that it has in here. So I can put any drinks in here and just push this button right here, and once it's blue like this, it means it's cold. So I had it on, actually right now it's ice cold. So a sippy cup full of water is nice and fresh for her. Since we're in here, I'll go ahead and show you the USB ports. It has for both of them, and this right here actually controls the AC adapter in the back. If that's not on, it's not going to be powered on. So right here where this cord is right now is actually a wireless charging port for your phone. You just slip it in there, make sure not to put anything else in it, and it will charge your phone. This right here controls all your media, your emergency lights. This controls this, it takes it back. So you have very many options of controlling that screen. This controls also your screen. If I turn it, it will do it like that. This will push your navigation, and this button right here controls the volume on your music. So there's very many options. A new thing that I noticed from my old Cadillac to this one is this gear switcher thingy. I don't know what it's called, but so you can go from park, you push this button, or you push this side button and go down, and it changes it to drive, neutral, or reverse. And then you just hit park again, and it's good to go. What else? I don't know if you can see it in the window. I don't think you can, but it does have right here, you can tell where your speed is. What else does it tell me? How fast you're going, what the speed on the street actually should be, and whatnot. You can change right here how tall it is from your eyesight and how bright it is. This car also has the panoramic sunroof. So I just slide this button and it goes ahead and opens all the way up. I can slide it back closed, and you can have it this way, or you can have whatever you decide. And if you push the button again, the whole back just opens. It's a little sunny, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that up. The kids love that, especially when it's raining. So you can also program your vehicle right here for your garage openers. I have these right now because I just haven't had the time to do it, but I'm excited to do that. Now right here, you can go ahead and actually close your seats in the back. I can't do it right now because I have car seats in there, but you have the liberty of doing that. So you right here is where you turn on your lights off and on, and right here controls your lift gate. Aside from that, the thing that we really liked was the suede on here. It is such a beautiful touch to it. Okay, so now that you can kind of see me, if you sit back, you can see these right here. These are actually built-in speakers where you can hear the music, and it lets you hear what's behind you. It's such a great feature. Your seatbelt, whenever you put it on, go ahead and buckle it up. it actually, once you hit drive, it like retracts itself and makes sure that you're buckled and that nothing's gonna happen to you. So that's a great feature to make sure it's on. The beeping is kind of annoying if your seatbelt is not on, but it's great because that way make sure that you have your seatbelt on. And I'm sorry if I keep looking this way. I'm trying a different camera and the lens is this way, or the little viewfinder, so I keep looking this way. But anyways, so that's a good feature to have. Another thing that we've noticed is if you close the door but do not fully close it, you kind of leave it open. Normally you have to open it and reclose it, right? Well, this one actually kind of suctions itself closed. It's kind of an unneeded but a nice feature. Let me turn y'all this way. So I don't know if y'all can see these buttons right here on the side of the seat, but these actually, once I turn them on, they go to, it's a built-in massager. So I can pick what I want to turn on. So usually when I'm driving, I turn on one of the massage features, and that I will also either turn on the heater. If it's cold, I'll turn on the AC and just relax while you're driving. This right here is not part of the vehicle. It's actually in a little rear viewfinder, I guess, for Ayla, so I could see her. It's something that I just added on that I had in my old car that I bought from Amazon. What else? I think for the front, that's pretty much it. One of the best features, of course, is the self-driving feature. This is the button right here that I was telling you that you can push, and it's gonna tell you right there, Super Cruise unavailable. So I'm not on the road. I will actually probably pop in a video when I'm somewhere that I can turn this on for y'all. But right there, you push this button, this right here turns on green, and you're free to let go. So it's a pretty cool feature. It also has all these buttons right here, just like anything you need to do. Two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, what mode you want to go in, if you want to do sport, off-road, tow or haul. This right here lets you either raise or lower the vehicle. So you can, if you're going over something that needs to be a little bit taller or a little bit lower, you can do that by doing this. And then of course your little lights, so you see how bright you want this. This right here, it's your park brake set. So if you want to put your brake on, you just push this button, click it on, off or on. And these right here are just for your trailer hauling. If you're going to be hauling, you put these so that you can figure that out. So that's pretty much it for the front. Both seats have the warmer and the massage chairs. So let's jump on to the back. Alright guys, so as far as the back, I can't jump in there because I have car seats, but I'm going to do my best to show you every feature that's back here. It's not a ton, but they are pretty great. So as you can see, I have Ayla's car seat right here. She is rear facing, and there is plenty of space between the front seat and her seat. And if we needed to, there's this right here that moves the seat back and forth, so we can give more space if needed. These also, they fold up by this button, or there's a button right here that you can push and it automatically folds them up. This is the camera to her little camera up front that I was telling you all about. And back here it has these massive speakers that makes you be able to hear the music, quality, great. It has two of them. This right here is the speaker that I was telling you that will let you listen to what the person in the front is saying. And this is like a microphone that lets your voice kind of travel a little bit better. So both seats have these massive screens. If you can see both of them, they work with USB, HDMI, or Miracast. I haven't quite figured out the Miracast. I don't know, I just haven't really looked into it. And you can also listen to music back here. It does have the built-in navigation, so if you want, or if you have somebody in the back that can do this for you or knows where they're going, they can turn this feature on and type in the address, and it's actually going to send it to the front. It's actually taking a while, but how do we get out of here? Okay, so you just go ahead and type in the address in here, and you hit go, and it's going to send it to your front navigation so the driver can see it. So what I have done is I've hooked up an HDMI. I got a Roku. I set it up in here with the Wi-Fi, and that way Avery is able to watch all his channels. I just have a remote that I kind of control it for him. I don't think it's connected right now, but this right here, sorry. Okay, so these right here are all the controls in the back. This controls the AC. These also have rear seat warmers. Obviously with the car seat you're not going to be using that. This right here pops out. It's just a little cup holder for the back. And then these right here are all your connections. So it has a, I don't know what these are called. Does it say? It's the newest connection like the iPhones have. And then it has your HDMI ports. It has 2 of them. And then another one for like a little mini USB. So this right here is the Roku that I told you that I just kind of got and installed so that they could use. And it works great. We had a little bit of trouble figuring it out at the beginning, but once we did, it was fine. These are the headphones for it, one for each side. So once you come around the back, you have your fuel tank. And you have these massive lights, just like the old model. The lights go from top to bottom. Another thing that is different from my old Cadillac is this right here. This kind of little wing right here. So I can't open my trunk in my garage because of this, but it protects the windshield wiper. Here's a light right here. And to open this, you actually either swipe your foot underneath. You have to have your key with you. I'm gonna have to show y'all a shot at night, but there will be a Cadillac light that pops up right here, and you just sweep your foot underneath as long as you have your keys. Let me actually grab them so I can show you. Okay, so I now have my keys in my hands, and I'm just gonna walk up to my car, and I'm gonna swipe my foot right underneath. The lights flash, and it opens. It's a great feature to have whenever you have children. Another way to do it is also right here. You close it. You can also close it by pushing the buttons on the remote. But if you don't have your keys on you, you just push this Cadillac emblem and it opens. So you'll notice the exhaust, it has a double exhaust in the back. And right here, if you just remove this, you can actually attach a trailer to it. So now we're just to the back seat. It has this massive area back here where you can put anything. I usually have 2 strollers in here and a lot of other junk according to Andy. But anyways, back here it does have an AC adapter, and it has the buttons where you can just lower the seats. One thing that my other Cadillac did not do is these headrests, whenever I was going to go ahead and lower them, I had to actually physically go ahead and put them down and then come and push this button. With this feature, it folds down by itself and you're done. So there's that. Back here, it has a little USB port on each side so that the back can actually have somewhere to charge their phones. It has all the safety mechanisms that you can use, and this is what it looks like when all the seats are down. Onto the passenger side of the vehicle, it's exact same thing. Here's Avery's screen, his car seat, of course, all the speakers that you can think of. One thing my 2017 Cadillac did not have was this right here, where the back seat could unlock and lock their seats. This is a good feature whenever you have older children or adults riding in the back. How you roll down your window, of course. And I think that is pretty much it on it. So there y'all have it. This is a 2021 premium Cadillac. Before I forget, right here, here's all the cameras. There's a camera right here. This car is filled with cameras. I don't know where some of them are, but here's one of them right here. There is one in the grill. Another one right underneath. And of course in the back. But I know there's more because of the views that it shows you. So there is that. So I will show you some clips of me driving. I'll insert them into the video. The screen up in the front, it also lets you know when there's a school zone ahead. You can see exactly what is in front of you. Maybe things that you wouldn't see if you're looking like this. Just a little bit clearer view. Right now entering I-10, and I'm gonna show y'all how this vehicle just drives itself. You go ahead and hit this button right here. It's telling me it is not available at the moment. let me finish merging on. Okay, so now you hit this button. What the heck? And there it goes. Completely driving itself. My feet are off completely. Completely driving itself. So, I'm going to turn you all around. My hands are completely off the steering wheel. It's actually doing such a pretty good job. It just took a turn by itself. Absolutely no issues whatsoever. And it is telling you to take the steering wheel. It'll turn red and tell you when to keep going. The feature that this car has is this right here. It tells you which seat is actually unbuckled. So whenever you have passengers in the back that are trying to tell you that they are buckled. Guys, so this also has a night vision. It kind of gives you the view. I don't know if you can see right there, but it lets you know what's in front of you, kind of like in a night vision mode. That way, if you can't see this way, you kind of get a better sense of viewing this way. Yes, ma'am. Are you driving? Ayla wanted to make an appearance, so. Okay, so you can get all the Cadillac emblems throughout the car when you open the doors. And then you also see it right there in the window. And you'll see it right here also. So this is what it looks like in the dark completely. You see the lights. The car has a ton of just good looking qualities at night. It has all the Cadillac symbols around the car. It's ridiculous. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of y'all tuning in. And thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't already, please make sure you do so. Make sure to hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I post something new. And if you want to see any more car tours, let me know down below. Let me know which car you want to tour on. We have Andy's 64 Impala. I have my 67 Mustang. Lexi's truck is amazing. She loves it. And we have a lot of little vehicles here and there that we just can do tours on. If it's something that you want to see, please let me know down below in the comment section. Make sure to tell me what your favorite part of this vehicle was. And if you know anything that this Cadillac does that I don't know, make sure to leave it down in the comment section, because trust me, I am ready to learn more about this car because I know that there's features I have not tested out. Until next time, guys.